Este é o site Janelas na TV, que faz um monitoramento de imagens de diversas praias do Brasil. Ele tem, inclusive, filmado muitas vezes o Helenim na praia de Tararé, em São Vicente, São Paulo. Coloquem o mouse no canto inferior esquerdo e deixem ele parado. Irá mostrar a barra de dias e horários com as imagens gravadas nos dias anteriores. Vamos mostrar a todos como confirmar mais uma filmagem do Helenim junto ao Sol, mas agora com uma grande particularidade. Parem no dia 3 de abril e coloquem neste ponto aproximadamente. Observem o que irá aparecer e de forma totalmente anômala. A lua sorrindo e ainda avermelhada? Muitos podem pensar que é mais uma vez a lua de sangue, mas não é. Vejam a que horas ela apareceu na praia de São Vicente, São Paulo. Agora, ao nascer do sol, como a gravação está 780 vezes mais rápida, vamos voltar e ver novamente esta imagem. Vejam o Helenim nascendo novamente junto do sol. Não é reflexo, principalmente porque a luminosidade dele também reflete na água como a do sol. É impossível ser um reflexo do sol. O Helenim é vermelho e reflete a luz do nosso sol como a nossa lua. Mas quando ela apareceu vermelha, estava refletindo a luz do Helenim, que estava mais forte. Agora, no dia 4/4, vejam a lua novamente, mas agora ela está recebendo a luz por baixo dela e aparece com um formato mais estranho ainda. Tudo é uma questão de ângulos. Lembrem-se que o Helenim vem por baixo do nosso sistema solar em uma órbita elíptica. Agora vamos confirmar que o Helenim também está nascendo com o Sol. Como estamos em câmera acelerada, vamos fazer o processo novamente. Todos devem fazer este caminho. Não precisam acreditar em nós. Pesquisem, procurem a verdade. Vejam novamente o reflexo do Helenim P/2011 Enel 1, o nosso grande agente transformador. Mas por que não vemos o Helenim direto perto do Sol? Por uma questão de ângulos. E você já percebeu que a maior parte das nuvens não são mais naturais?
So this is my flight leaving Chicago to Los Angeles, and once we go up and over the clouds, you'll see what this video is about. It's about, I don't know, Planet X. If you guys haven't heard of Planet X, search it up. Chemical trails are, chemtrails. Search that up. Chemtrails are basically, you ever look up at the sky, you see like aircraft leaving long streaks of what appears to be like clouds or smoke. Those are chemtrails. What their objective is with that, I'll let you do the research, come up with your own conclusion. So search up chemtrails and search up Planet X, also known I think as Nibiru, something like that, but just search up Planet X and it'll come out. I'm not gonna explain what it is because it'll take me a long time, and I'm not really good at explaining things. So yeah, this is once again leaving Chicago to Los Angeles. And just to throw it out there, search up videos like weather modifications. Look up HAARP, which is HAARP. Once again, HAARP, HAARP. Yeah, look up weather modifications, Planet X, chemtrails. It's interesting, very, very interesting stuff. Now, I don't know what these are, but I guess I'll call them crop circles. If you guys haven't heard of crop circles, search that up. That's kind of interesting. Even though humans can create them too, but supposedly aliens are involved with these crop circle stuff. And this is like in the middle of basically nowhere.
And we hope that you've enjoyed the flight this afternoon. On behalf of the flight crew.
Now this is a chemtrail.
Who's flying with us in our ticket, and to receive an additional 500 bonus miles just for flying on board with us today. This is more than enough miles for 2 round-trip tickets anywhere that Frontier flies in the continental U.S., including destinations.
At this point of the flight is when everyone started getting their cameras, cell phones, whatever recording device, video recording devices, and you'll see why. Look at the sun. It appears that there's another moon, maybe 2 suns. Do chemtrails have? Look at that. Do chemtrails have anything to do with it? Planet X, is that Planet X? I'm telling you guys, search that stuff up. It's very interesting. Look. Now you don't see that in any history books or anything like that. Now is it bogus? Is there an explanation like, oh, because the windows reflection or anything like that? I don't know. But what I do know is that I know what I saw. I know what I saw.
Pulverizam o mundo com trilhas químicas para esconder o helenim e para nos matar aos poucos. A NASA sabe sobre esse agente transformador desde 20 de janeiro de 1962.
Prepare-se para ver cenas fortes, de uma realidade facilmente comprovada quando se conhece os fatos. Se você tinha dúvidas ou nunca olhou para o céu e viu os aviões passando e despejando uma trilha de fumaça, ou ainda acha que isso é só uma trilha de condensação de gases, veja este vídeo e nunca mais tenha dúvidas sobre o que está acontecendo.
Primeiro, entenda como eles vendem a necessidade para o mundo.
It's called climate modification, or geoengineering, and it's considered by some as a viable but drastic way to combat global warming. What exactly is it?
These options range from a $4 trillion solar umbrella made up of 15 trillion little mirrors to reflect sunlight away from Earth and lower the planet's temperature, to a $400 million a year man-made volcano that shoots massive amounts of sulfur up into the atmosphere to block sunlight and cool the planet down.
But will they work? Yes, these geoengineering ideas will work, and some scientists believe despite the expense we should try them. But most agree that it just treats the symptom and is not a cure, because basically no one knows exactly what will happen as a result.
The point is to mess with Mother Nature less, not more.
Espalham esta mentira em vários lugares do mundo.
Selon certains experts, le meilleur moyen de contre-attaquer aujourd'hui consiste à refroidir artificiellement notre planète. Cela s'appelle le geoengineering. Le projet le plus prometteur cherche à assombrir l'atmosphère avec du soufre, un gaz qui bloque les rayons du soleil.
estão despejando diariamente toneladas de outros produtos tóxicos no planeta.
We could theoretically block out a small proportion of incoming sunlight.
Adding aerosols to the upper atmosphere is considered relatively cheap and easy to deploy if the technology proves effective and safe.
Envoyer des particules de soufre dans la haute atmosphère, disons au-dessus de 10 km, semble être la meilleure idée pour refroidir la planète.
The idea is if you took some missiles or whatever and spread sulfate aerosol, it's the same kind of thing that comes out of a smokestack in an uncontrolled power plant that we call pollution. See, we put this into the stratosphere and it reflects away the sun's radiation and it counters the effects of carbon dioxide in the lower atmosphere causing global warming. So you counter the global warming.
It didn't take long for the world to agree. A technology existed that could stop the ice sheets from melting. It should be used. Hundreds of jets from all around the world were spraying a mist of sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. The gas would form particles which would shade the Earth and temporarily cool it.
Eles anunciam que vão espalhar dióxido de sulfúrico ou enxofre para esfriar a Terra, mas não é essa a verdade. Inclusive, não existe o aquecimento global. Vamos entrar dentro de alguns anos em uma mini era glacial.
A NASA faz o acompanhamento da progressão do ciclo solar. O NOAA é responsável pelo monitoramento em conjunto com a NASA. Observem no gráfico que a projeção era que estivesse nesta linha vermelha, mas como é informado em 2006, a NASA sabia que entraremos no mínimo de Mulder, quer dizer, uma mini era do gelo. Observem no gráfico que está muito abaixo das expectativas que foram criadas. Explicamos isso em detalhes em nossos documentários, mas tudo está escondido de nós. Não existe aquecimento global. Sim, entraremos numa mini era do gelo.
Dizem que é inofensivo à saúde.
Could a strange substance found by a southwest Arkansas man be part of a government test? Well, that's the question at the heart of a phenomenon called chemtrails, now getting widespread attention. Well, tonight, KSLA News 12 investigation reporter Jeff Farrell shows us the results of testing we had done about what's in our skies.
It seemed like some mornings it was just crisscrossing the whole sky. It was just like a giant checkerboard.
Bill Nichols snapped several photos of the strange clouds from his home in Stamps, Arkansas. They begin as normal contrails from a jet engine, but do not fade away like a normal contrail. Soon after, he saw particles in the air.
You know, because we'd see it drop to the ground in a haze.
Nichols then noticed the material collecting on the ground.
This is water and stuff that I collected in bowls. I had it set out in my backyard on my dad's pickup truck.
KSLA News 12 had the sample tested at a lab. The results? A high level of barium, 6.8 parts per million, more than 3 times the toxic level set by the EPA.
Armed with these lab results about the high levels of barium found in our sample, we decided to contact the Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality. They told us that yes, these levels are very unusual.
Barium is a hallmark of other chemtrail testing, which even attracted attention from a Los Angeles TV station. There's already no shortage of unclassified weather modification programs by the government. But those who fear chemtrails could be secret biological or chemical testing on the public point to the 1977 Senate hearings in particular, which confirmed 239 populated areas had been contaminated with biological agents between 1949 and 1969. Later, the 1994 Rockefeller Report concluded hundreds of thousands of military personnel were also subjected to secret biological experiments over the last 60 years. But could secret testing be underway yet again?
I'd rather it be something inert and benign, something that's, not causing any damage, but I'd like to know what it is.
KSLA News 12 discovered chemtrails are even mentioned by name in the initial draft of House Bill 2977 back in 2001 under the Space Preservation Act. But the military denies any such program exists. Jeff Farrell, KSLA News 12 reporting.
And it turns out until 9 years ago, the government had the right under U.S. law to conduct secret testing on the American public under specific conditions.
Now, Jeff's report mentioned high levels of barium linked to those alleged chemtrails. We wanted to find out exactly what effects barium has on the body. We spoke with Mark Ryan, the director of the Poison Control Center. Ryan tells KSLA News 12 that short-term exposure can lead to anything from stomach to chest pains. Long-term exposure causes blood pressure problems. Ryan addressed concerns by chemtrail researchers that barium could be meant to wear down a person's immune system.
Anything that causes ill effects in the body long-term, chronically, is going to affect your ability because it's constantly working on the body.
Mas eles não falaram que estavam jogando toneladas de partículas de enxofre? Para aqueles que ainda acreditam que os aviões estão deixando rastros por causa do atrito das turbinas quentes com as baixas temperaturas das altitudes elevadas, observe que o avião pousou e esqueceu de desligar a liberação do fornecimento das trilhas químicas. Você ainda acredita que são trilhas de condensação?
a bit of an unusual situation. Now, this first portion of the radar cycle, fairly bland and typical, but then you see these bands of very distinct cloud cover moving into the region. That is not rain, that is not snow, believe it or not. Military aircraft flying through the region dropping chaff. Small bits of aluminum, sometimes it's made of plastic, or even metallicized paper products.
With the secret approval of the national government, is covertly using jet aircraft to spray population centres with aluminium, with barium, and with strontium so as to reduce people's humidity and reduce the global population.
Assistam à palestra Transição Planetária, as Verdades Escondidas e descubram tudo isso em detalhes com as fontes oficiais